Hey folks, Gwe. My name's Ed Trevors. My pronouns are he, him, and his. I'm an Anglican priest serving in the beautiful parish of Christchurch-Shelburne that sits on the ancestral and on the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. There's some changes coming in my life, in my family's life, in the life of my parish. There are some changes coming. I have just recently accepted an invitation to be appointed the rector of the parish of St. Margaret's of Scotland, Halifax. And we will be going there, we'll be starting there in mid-September of this year. We'll be leaving Shelburne at the beginning of September and going to Halifax to get the kids ready for school and to move into our rectory and to get ourselves situated, learn a little bit about the neighborhood. This is a big change for us, and this is really over the last couple of weeks. You've seen that my videos have been hit or miss, that some days I'm there and some days I'm not. It's because, well, there's just been a lot on my mind because of this. A lot of things conversations that I had to have without telling anybody. A lot of discernment. A lot of strain. Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. With this change, I'm also going to do a couple of other things. Where we will be in Halifax, there's a lot more need in Halifax. There's a lot more people in need in Halifax, and so I'm going to be starting a Patreon site, or a Patreon account, for anybody that wants to help me reach out into the community, anybody that wants to support me in this ministry. We're going to continue with the Canada Helps. I'm not entirely certain if St. Margaret's of Scotland has a Canada Helps account. Christchurch does, though, and they would be very, very appreciative of your continued support. Again, funds that come in through the YouTube channel, through the advertising, the promotions, they'll continue to go out into the community as well. Again, in Halifax, the needs are greater and they're different. So we'll see which organizations are out there to work with and do everything we can to work with them as they help the people in their community. Thank you for all your patience over the last couple of weeks. I know that I know many of you, I'm thrilled and humbled by this. I know many of you like my videos and you want to see them on a regular basis, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we are pushing out some content on a regular basis. There will be some time coming up where, obviously we'll be packing, we'll be moving, we'll be traveling. So I would appreciate your patience in those moments too. And I would especially appreciate your patience, your prayers. I would especially appreciate your prayers. For me, for my family, for the parish here of Christchurch-Shelburne, and for the parish of St. Margaret's of Scotland. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord's face be made to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord's countenance be lifted up to you. May you always know the peace of being in the Lord's presence. I pray you'll be with me on this journey, that you'll support me on this journey, that you'll help me walk this particular path, that you'll keep my family in your warm thoughts. Amen. Nimotus.